And welcome to Midnight Mayhem tonight. We've got Daniel Messina, a man that we see sporadically here on this show. We've got him against Tracy Gilbert. Daniel Messina is going to be... Daniel's here. Apparently you suck. Of course, very infantile humor. Daniel... Speaking of infantile, what are you holding there, Daniel? Is that the seed of evil?
I hold in my hands the most evil thing in the entire universe. The thing that's going to take over the world. So evil.
What is it, Daniel?
I have reproduced a most evil being. Look at the evilness in her face. Evil. Be scared. Be scared, Aaron. Be very scared.
It's the most hideous thing I've ever seen, Daniel.
See, you're going to get her very, very upset, and she's not going to like that.
Well, folks, you've got a match against Tracy Gilbert tonight, and you've got this. Is this baby going to come into play? This is an actual baby. We've seen you have baby dolls before, but what's going to happen?
This is my baby. The most evil baby.
Are you going to kick this baby? You always talked about kicking
This baby's going to kick you. Right in the face. Tonight, Trey G, going to go down. See this?
Just keep it away from me, Daniel. Thing is evil. Folks, Daniel Messina coming up next against Tracy Gilbert. He's got this hideous thing. It's like Damien from The Omen right now, folks. I'm not sure
very evil, but in a very cute way.
It is kind of cute. Stay tuned.
Oh my! Broke the table in half. I will do. Look at that! You only did that in alive a minute! Oh, devastating suplex! Folks, this could be bedlam here in the arena! Oh my God! Close your eyes. Mothers, send your children to their rooms. Here we go! Oh my God! Look at this! The money clip out of nowhere! Welcome to Midnight Mayhem. Sean Cruz against Shane Martin for your first match on Midnight Mayhem tonight. Sean Cruz, a man we haven't seen in a really long time. We haven't seen him since episode 50 when he took
on Xavier Rush in that brutal street fight. There were axes, there were girders, it was insane. People got slammed outside in the middle of the dark. I can't explain to you how awesome that matchup was. And if you would like to find it, find us on Facebook. This matchup underway, Sean Cruz, Shane Martin. Sean Cruz off the ropes, Shane Martin getting a big shoulder by Sean Cruz. Sean Cruz up and over, Sean Cruz getting caught right there. Shane Martin being reversed right there into a hip toss and an arm drag. This matchup, these two competitors are very fast-paced. Sean Cruz is known as the Cruz Missile on Midnight Mayhem, a quick competitor. Shane Martin, also very fast-paced. These two men may not be as big as a Zane Dawson, may not be as big as, there he goes. The Cruz Missile showing his namesake right there, shooting through the ropes and just beating the tar out of Shane Martin. Now, these two men aren't as big as the Zane Dawsons, the Ali Steels, but you know, they are quick, they are fast, and they are exciting. Look at that knife-edge chop. Shane Martin begging for mercy. And then a little shades of Ric Flair right there. Shane Martin just trying to get away from Sean Cruz. Another knife-edge chop, and he is going into the audience, folks. Now, this is exciting for Midnight Mayhem. I'm excited to be back. Oh, and look at Harold and Cheryl, the Brad and Angelina of Midnight Mayhem. They are even brought into the fold.
That's how you chop somebody.
Harold Britt saying that's how you chop somebody, folks. Harold Britt watching and studying all of Midnight Mayhem for the past 3 years. He knows exactly how to do a knife-edge chop because of his heroes. Shane Martin attacking Sean Cruz, and it looks like Shane Martin finally getting an advantage in this matchup. Sean Cruz reversing Shane Martin. Sean Cruz going for the big splash in the corner. And a big back elbow to top that off. Finish with a couple right hands, and Sean Cruz going up top. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. You've only got till 5 in the corner, folks. Shane Martin feeling it. Sean Cruz nailing him. Sean Cruz going back up. This is a good thing about Sean Cruz. Sean Cruz gets all those great Midnight Mayhem fans behind him. He has got a very, very glowing personality on this show. He's able to make those fans feel like they're a part of the matchup. He's able to get the fans behind him. But Shane Martin, not a very nice guy. Shane Martin is the kind of guy that I'm not sure. I don't think I'd like to take him home to mother. He is he's not very nice. Shane Martin stomping the back of the head of Sean Cruz. Sean Cruz feeling it. Sean Cruz trying to get away, grabbing the ropes. Shane Martin's got to count till 5 until this matchup's over with. Shane Martin showing that he does not want to go out of this arena with an L on that record. Baseball slide, kicking Sean Cruz out. Sean Cruz on the floor. Shane Martin waiting. Let's go, Sean. He is taunting Sean Cruz. Harold Britt and Cheryl, or Harold, if you're either way, the Brad and Angelina are there making sure that their man, the Cruz Missile Sean Cruz, is going to be willing his way into this matchup. What is Shane Martin doing? A little bit of a high risk right here. Shane Martin, don't do this. This is a big risk. My God! Wow, folks. Sean Cruz just took a huge plancha from Shane Martin. Folks, that was devastating. There is no padding on that floor. That is something that I cannot believe that I wouldn't do that personally. That was ridiculous. Shane Martin is using his body as a weapon here. Kicking the back of Sean Cruz. Sean Cruz and oh man, look at that. Big kick. Now, folks, coming up later in this match, in this episode, we have got Daniel Messina, a man, I've got so much history with this man. I cannot stand him, but everybody hates him. And that's a good thing. You need to hate Daniel Messina. Oh my God, look at that moonsault missing its mark. Sean Cruz able to get out of the way. But coming up next, Tracy Gilbert and Daniel Messina. I just don't know what to say. You saw earlier that Daniel Messina has reproduced, and it's a dark day in Midnight Mayhem. That there could be a seedling of evil coming soon. I'm not sure how his baby is gonna play a factor in this matchup. I'm very interested to see. Sean Cruz going for the Cruz kick right there. Shane Martin catching him into a backbreaker. Shane Martin, look at that. Lung blower right there. But Daniel Messina, I hate Daniel Messina, and I'm just not sure if we're ready to see Daniel Messina once again. It's been a little while since we've seen him last. Shane Martin going up top, maybe to put this match in the books. Sean Cruz getting up to his feet. Oh, man. Catching Shane Martin right there. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Sean Cruz. Folks, we'll be right back. Daniel Messina coming up next. I hate Daniel Messina. Welcome back to Midnight Mayhem, the doctor of thugonomics, or I don't even know what he is. I don't even think he's got a doctor. He's the doctor of evil, is what we like to say. That's Daniel Messina. Daniel Messina is I wouldn't say he's the bane of my existence, but I wouldn't say that I like him too much. I guess we're like an electron and a proton, and we're just pushed apart by our different charges. I'm the positive charge, and that man is very, very negative. Those children don't even like him. Here he is going over to Tanya Evan Rhodes, and of course, Cheryl. They don't like him. I know, I believe Harold calls him Daniel Moo Cena. Get it? He's like a cow, folks. And we know Daniel Messina. We've seen him time and time again. He's got this infantile humor about him, but that man is pure evil. I don't know if you can just sense it right there. That is like, he's a Sith Lord here on Midnight Mayhem. He's this kind of person that I just can't say it enough. What is Daniel doing? He's going up to the top of the ramp. Daniel Messina laying in wait for Tracy Gilbert. I believe he's gonna get Tracy as soon as Tracy gets out of that entranceway, and Daniel Messina is just gonna attack Tracy. And see, this is plotting. This is evil. He was in his lair. He was coming up with some sort of program. His baby was giving him advice. This is what Daniel Messina does best. He's evil, but Daniel's waiting. He's just waiting. It's awkward, Daniel. Here comes Tracy. Tracy feeling the burning heart, feeling Rocky 4 right now, and Tracy Gilbert is coming up behind Daniel, and here he goes. Oh, God, there you go, Tracy. Just attack Daniel. Daniel rolling down the ramp. Folks, this matchup is going to be underway once those two get into the ring, but Daniel Messina needs to get that tar beaten out of him for a little bit before this matchup starts. Daniel Messina, look at that, a swing and a miss, and this matchup's underway, folks. A big right hand from Tracy Gilbert. Tracy Gilbert using that clothesline to take down Daniel. And a big back elbow. Daniel Messina's reeling off the ropes into the corner. Daniel Messina up and over. Folks, this matchup is almost over with 1-2. Come on, Tracy Gilbert. You gotta put Daniel Messina away. The love doctor, tainted love, whatever you want to call him. I can't stand him. I hate him, and you need to shut him up. Daniel Messina is coming in here with a 1-50 record. He's only won one matchup. He has lost 50. Put that in the books. That's almost like I can't. He's a good wrestler. I'll put it at that. He's like the Carolina Panthers right now. Carolina Panthers, I love them to death. Well, I don't love Daniel Messina. But the Carolina Panthers, they're better than what their record says they are. Daniel Messina is better than what his record says right now. Tracy Gilbert going up top, waiting for Daniel Messina to get to his feet. Daniel Messina standing up. Look at that. He's out on his feet, it looks like. Trying to find Tracy Gilbert. Tracy Gilbert with a big double axe handle. But that leg is hurting him. I believe he tweaked something when he came down to the mat a few seconds ago in that first one. Looks like he may have done something to his knee, his patella. I'm not sure. Maybe his meniscus is not feeling well right now, but Daniel Messina taking advantage of it. That's why he's a doctor. He's going to be surgical on Tracy Gilbert for the rest of the night. He is going to be working that left leg of Tracy Gilbert. Daniel Messina, just look at the evil in the eyes of that man as he stares at Cheryl. That is, Daniel is working the left leg of Tracy Gilbert, and Tracy Gilbert is not feeling well right now. And this is a great thing. Daniel Messina could use this advantage right now. Tracy Gilbert, if he can't walk, he can't wrestle. Look at Daniel, just keeping a firm eye on Cheryl, making sure that their cheers do not get to the ears of Tracy Gilbert. Tracy Gilbert swinging wildly, can't stand up straight. And Daniel Messina going over to Cheryl right now and just staring at him in the eyes. That's what you got to do, Cheryl. You just got to look straight. He's challenging you guys. And if you stare back and you don't break eye contact, you will be the better man here. Daniel Messina looking to knife edge chop Tracy Gilbert. A big knife edge chop. Going for another one right here. Swinging back, putting all that momentum into it. That it doesn't feel well, folks. That is not something you want to have happen to you anytime. Here comes Daniel Messina one more time. A big chop. And he is telling you, folks, that this matchup is going to be ending when we come back.
Welcome back to Midnight Mayhem. Daniel Messina picking up Tracy Gilbert and putting him back down. Tracy Gilbert feeling it. Daniel Messina going for the most devastating move in all of Midnight Mayhem. He's taking his shirt off, folks. There you go, Tracy. That's how you do it. You stop him. It's like Bald Bull in the middle of his charge. You gotta hit that jab right to the gut, and there you go. Daniel Messina hits the ground. Tracy Gilbert walking gingerly on that left leg. Tracy Gilbert off the ropes, and Daniel Messina with a drop toe hold going back to that leg. Oh, look at that. That is going to be something that's going to play key into this matchup. Daniel Messina, you're not beating Tracy Gilbert. I'm sorry. Your record shows that statistically, you are not going to win this matchup, Daniel. Daniel Messina, there's just something about Daniel Messina that makes me sick to my stomach. He is I'm sorry, folks. I'm just at a loss for words when Daniel Messina is taking advantage in a match. There you go, Tracy. A huge right hand. Daniel Messina should be knocked out. Tracy Gilbert needs to take advantage of it and get the pin and make sure Daniel Messina goes down 1, 2, 3. Daniel Messina back to his feet. Folks, a very special episode next week. Brock Knox will be back, and Brock Knox will be thankfully explaining his actions the previous month. There you go. Tracy Gilbert putting him down, going for the cover right now. Hook the leg, Tracy. You got to get that extra bit of oomph to your pin attempts. Next week, Brock Knox comes back. He's going to explain his actions with the Xavier Rush footage. Xavier Rush will be on next week's episode. I'm sorry, folks. I know the picture of perfection. Oh, my God. Look away, children. Look away. Daniel Messina doing the belly roll off the ropes. Daniel Messina with a big leg drop, guillotine leg drop right there. 1, 2. I knew it. Tracy Gilbert's got the heart of a lion right now. The burning heart, and look at the back hair of Daniel Messina. Earlier, a few months back, we saw Daniel Messina with a tramp stamp. Instead of the tramp stamp, he had that removed, and now he hasn't had removed? He needs laser hair removal to get all that back hair off. That is disgusting. Daniel Messina, the picture of imperfection. Here we go. Daniel Messina going for that DDT. Tracy Gilbert with a big spine buster. Tracy Gilbert getting back to his legs. Can't stand up because of that left leg that Daniel Messina's been working on all night long. Daniel Messina asleep. But Daniel Messina grabbing the ropes, preventing Tracy Gilbert to come out here with a W. Tracy Gilbert calling to end this matchup. This matchup is going to be done here in the next few minutes. It's over with, folks. Finish him off, Tracy. Finish off Daniel Messina. Daniel Messina staring a hard look into the eyes of Cheryl. And here comes Tracy. Bringing up. He can't do it. His leg is preventing it. Daniel Messina, a big DDT. 1, 2, 3. My God! Folks, you have witnessed something. A monumental thing on Midnight Mayhem. Daniel Messina has got his second win ever on Midnight Mayhem. Amazing. I know that this man, who's a staple of Midnight Mayhem, has only had 2 wins, yet he's still the most evil man of Midnight Mayhem. Maybe this newfound fatherhood that Daniel Messina possesses, his child, may be here in his body and spirit, willing Daniel Messina to win. And look at Daniel, just looking at the camera, you can just see it in the eyes that Daniel is something's different with Daniel Messina.
It's changing now.
It changes now. Daniel Messina is saying that it changes now. And look at that chest hair, folks. Thank you for watching. Find us on Facebook. We love you.